Greetings, this is m squared with a tutorial on the division rule. It's one of the exponent rules, and when we divide terms with like bases, we can subtract the exponents. These bases have to be the same. If this was an x and this was a y, I could not use this rule. So if the bases are the same, I can subtract the exponents, n minus m. So let's do a few examples. Bases are the same. X to the 5 minus 2. That's how you do it. And so that's x to the third power. Over here, we get x to the 13 minus 20, which equals x to the negative 7. If you remember your negative rule, a lot of times the book will say, or your teacher will say, I don't want any negative exponents. Make sure all your exponents are positive. In that case, you remember your negative exponent rule says that if it's negative, you have to drop it to the bottom if it's in the numerator. And since this isn't a fraction, it's in the numerator, we put a 1 as our placeholder in the numerator because there won't be anything there, and we drop the x to the 7th down, taking away the negative. Another way that people do that is they say, and I do this, when I look at it, I say, oh, 20 is bigger. Then I know I'm going to have stuff left in the bottom, so I just say 20 minus 13 and know to put it in the bottom. So I'd say, oh, everything cancels out at the top, and 20 minus 13 is 7. It's another way to think about it. We can try it on this one. First of all, you have coefficients. You do those just like you've been doing them for a long time. When you learned your fractions, 6 over 16, it's reducible. 8 goes into both of those. 8 goes into there once. 8 goes into the 16 twice. So we know we're going to have 1/2. And then if we want to use that little trick, the 3 is bigger than the 2 and the 10 is bigger than the 7. So I know I'm going to do 3 minus 2, which gets me an x on top to the first power. And you don't have to write to the first power. I'll put it there, but it would be fine to just say x. And then 10 minus 7, I go this way because I know it's bigger in the bottom and that they're going to be left more y's in the bottom than in the top. So I do it like that. And this can be rewritten as x over 2y cubed as well. You don't have to write the 1 there if you have something else in the numerator. Okay, in this one, 2 and 7. 7's not even, so 2 doesn't go into it. So I know that I'm going to have a 7 in the bottom and a 2 in the top. There's an x to the 5th in the top, but no x's in the bottom. So I'm just simply going to put my x to the 5th there. Now I have an x to the 8th here. This one's bigger, so I know I'm going to subtract this way. And 8 minus 5 is 3, so I'll have y to the 3rd up on top. And that's the answer there. And that's your division rule. This is m squared signing out.